Good day everyone, Zabe here with Zebra Solutions. Running multiple instances of QuickBooks to manage different companies? Is it a pain to get a true financial state across all of your businesses? There's a better way than exporting to Excel. I'd like to introduce you to NetSuite OneWorld. NetSuite OneWorld enables multi-company business management in real time. OneWorld allows you to drill down to all levels within each of your companies, to the item level, to the customer, or even the individual transaction. Only with NetSuite OneWorld can you see consolidated information across all your companies and the very specific data you're interested in within each. It's designed for discrete companies with hierarchical reporting structures, companies across borders, companies with multiple subsidiaries. Let's take a peek. So I'm logged into NetSuite as my CFO within this demonstration company, and the first thing we're going to have a look at here is the subsidiary or company hierarchical structure. If I scroll down, you can see here that I've got this widget on my dashboard that shows me the hierarchy of all of my companies within this demonstration environment. So at the very top level, you can see I've got Huffman headquarters over here. This is my consolidated company. And within this, you can actually see that the currency for this is a USD. I can run each of these companies in different local currencies. So as I scroll down, you can see here that I've got a Canadian company set up in CAD, Canadian dollar, USD for this one over here. And then if I go into Huffman UK, you can see this is in Great British Pound or Sterling, Australian dollar, and New Zealand dollar. So the idea here is that we set up these companies with their true local currency so that we can run standard reports, both from a financial and operational perspective, within each of those companies in those local currencies. And then when I do a roll up to the headquarters up here, we'll use the exchange rates that are updated daily to actually provide a consolidated currency exchange rate so that I can see everything in this particular case at USD. You can also see here that I've got some non-operational roll-up companies. So in this particular case, if I wanted to see my Australia-New Zealand region as a financial report, for example, for Australia and New Zealand, those two companies there, I could do that there. And then here you can see I've got Europe, EMEA over here that's rolled up into the Great British Pound over here. So the idea is, let's have a look at the income statement as an example. So I'll go ahead and use my shortcut to look at an income statement. And I'll just give this a range of 2017 to 2021. So I've got some data in here. And this is actually occurring at my headquarters level. So it's consolidating all of those companies into a single income statement. I also have the ability here to scroll down and select an individual company. So if I wanted to show Huffman USA, for example, I could just click on that and show Huffman USA. And that's going to show me the income statement in that local currency, USD over here, for that specific company. So not only can I see a corporate structure, income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement, whatever you want from a financial perspective, but I can drill down into the individual companies themselves and see how each company is performing. Let's go ahead and actually narrow this down a little bit, and I'm just going to say for the June 2021, I've got some data here I actually want to show you, and I've got a single income statement, and you can see here that I've got finished goods at $10. I can actually drill down, revenue for $10. I can drill down into these transactions by simply clicking on the $10 over here, and that's going to open that detail up in a different screen over here. And you can see that these are the 4 transactions that make up that balance of 10. We've got 2 credit memos and an invoice. Let's drill down into this invoice here for $100 for 3M. And we're going to leave that open, and we'll come back to this in a little bit. Let's go ahead and look at a different company. So instead of Huffman USA, I'm going to click on Huffman UK, hit refresh. First thing you'll notice is that I've actually got £200 sterling posted to my same finished goods revenue account. I can drill down into that $200, and that's going to show me an invoice. Notice it's for the same customer over here, but in this particular case, it's for £200 for a different company. So let's go ahead and click on this guy and open that up in a different window. Let's go and have a look at the original US entity invoice. And you can see here that the currency for this is USD. The customer is 3M. And on my sales information, it's actually posting this invoice to Huffman USA. And what this allows us to do is actually use the same system over here, NetSuite, post individual transactions to unique subsidiaries. And that's what's allowing us to run those financial and operational reports at that level. All of the underlying transactional information is posted to that subsidiary. I don't need to log into different accounts, different instances of NetSuite. It's all the same NetSuite instance. I just tag the transaction to the appropriate company. If I go back to the UK version of this invoice, 3M again, and we'll drill down into 3M in a second here, you can see the currency is sterling, Great British Pound. And this is actually calculating taxes and whatnot over here for VAT. If I again click on my sales information, this is posting to Huffman UK. Very, very simple, very elegant solution over here. Let's drill down into the company or the customer 3M and also drill down into, I'll open up this battery item over here. And you'll notice that this customer 3M has several subsidiaries associated with that company. So the customer can actually transact in USA or UK. If I wanted to lock down this customer and say we only had relationships within these two companies for 3M, and for example, the Australian company or the New Zealand company did not have any relationship with 3M, I could actually lock it down here so that invoices, any transactions for 3M would have to be posted to either USA or UK. So if we had some kind of supply chain network where the Australia or New Zealand needed to ship inventory to the US to be sold to 3M through the US, we could actually accommodate that through intercompany transactions, which OneWorld also supports. We can set up supply chain and financial orchestration there, and also deal with the eliminations for intercompany revenue. Now, similarly, on inventory, I have the ability over here to set up one unique SKU, in this particular case, a battery, say what subsidiaries is this particular item associated with. For example, I can only sell this out of Australia, UK, Canada, and US. For whatever reason, I cannot sell this battery out of New Zealand. Therefore, when I enter a sales order and invoice for a legitimate customer out of New Zealand, I will not be able to add this SKU to that order. It'll actually remove that from the list of eligible items. And there you have it, a very simple way of establishing NetSuite, a single system to accommodate all of your multiple companies, multiple subsidiary needs. Single system, we don't have to log out, log back into different systems, and we can perform all kinds of consolidations, drill downs, reporting, and things along those lines.
And there you have it. NetSuite OneWorld helps you close your books faster. It supports cross-company management of accounts receivable, accounts payable, payroll, billing, invoicing, to name a few. NetSuite OneWorld provides one integrated system for your entire global operations. Combined with its support for 12 languages and 170 currencies, eases the effort of selling in any given country. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. Thank you.